is good, guys? It's your boy Ron, and you're watching or listening, most likely listening, but you're listening to the Your Own Show Knicks Take. So today it is gonna be the New York Knicks against the San Antonio Spurs. I am also recording this from my phone today, so you know, yeah, I'm trying to do it from my thing again. So, just testing it out. I'll probably check it again. If not, I'll probably do it on halftime or at the end of the show. So, most likely, if this mic doesn't work again, I'll probably be doing it at the halftime or something like that. I'll just have to hear it out. So, you know, but today is going to be the New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs. If this works, make sure to ring up a like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, let's talk about today's game. So today is going to be yeah. Okay, so today it is gonna be the New York Knicks against the San Antonio Spurs. I said that maybe three times. Um, the matter of the fact about today's game is that it all comes down to NBA on Christmas Day. I gotta say, I'm excited for this game, knowing that we have got quite a game today. Of course, it's going to be on ESPN and Disney Plus since they have this like little, sponsorship deal with Disney Plus. So that ought to be interesting for the kids. So, you know, but a couple of things I want to add is that next thing you know, when it comes down to this game, you really keep an eye on with what's going on in this game, and that is that, when it comes down to today's game, you really think about, okay, what do we have today? What comes down to today's game of the Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs? You look at it on two different ways. Two different ways. Number one is that we have been playing so well from the last six games, or nine, I believe, not so sure, but we've been playing so well for the last 6 9 games. Also, don't forget, 2 days ago, we defeated the Raptors and RJ Barrett, our former player. Shout out to him. He's been doing great. I hope he succeeds in his career. He's been succeeding with us. So shout out to him. But when it comes down to the game itself, it all comes down to how we have been playing. What's the potential of the team being good? And what I mean by team is our team, not. I know I'm talking about RJ Barrett and the Raptors, but we played a good job against the Raptors. That I will have to say. Um, the matter of the fact is that we've got some straight up good players. And I'm not just saying that because we're going to be good. I'm saying that because it's a matter of the fact that when it comes down to playing against two teams, first of all, you've got one team that is kind of struggling, so it's going to be an interesting game to watch. But on the other hand, we have a team that is killing it from the start. Think about it. This team is us, the New York Knicks, the team that has been struggling for years and years and years, that has been struggling to be on the top. And next thing you know, you got Leon Rose, who is a former agent of LeBron, Carmelo, you name it. It's just that's what he does, and he's smart enough to do that. So to come down to this game, we have to think about what was last game like, and how did we win against the Toronto Raptors? Because it all comes down to, did we play good or did we suck that we didn't play as often? Now I did hear from last game is that Tibbs was pretty upset with the offense, I'm not so sure. I was easing out. I was all over the place. I tried to make the thumbnails and all that stuff. But I heard from the pre-game show, or no, sorry, the post-game show, is that he wasn't happy with the defense. He wasn't happy. I think it was around the fourth quarter. I'm not so sure, but he wasn't so happy with the defense. And as much as I hate to say it, the guy's right. You know, I mean, the guy's absolutely right. You know, he like when it comes down to the defense, usually in the fourth quarter, usually when he puts in the G League players, it's not so much of Barrett and oh no, sorry, not Barrett. Barrett was like literally last year, but when he puts down like, the Tyler and all these guys, he's usually more of like, okay, go out and play street ball. But when it comes down to, you know, Jalen Brunson, for a second I was gonna call him JB Brunson, but Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, all these guys, you have to think to yourself, what is good for this team that they could play good defense? And with Tibbs, I think it's kinda adding in the G League players just to play little street ball, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Now, I can't call it street ball because they're developing. It's not really nice, but it is somewhat to take it into consideration that you're telling yourself, maybe because these guys are not as good. Now, you did see from last game that Tyler Cloak really played well. He played he played on the defensive end. Not only that, but he shot a couple of shots. Yet again, you see him in the G League. Oh my God, he's killing it. He's killing it. You know what I mean? He's killing it. So, you know what I mean? As well as for Shaman, give credit to Shaman as well. Shaman had a couple of three-pointers at the last second of the game. But these guys are developing. You don't really expect them to play 100%. Now, other YouTubers who obviously are Knicks fans, diehard Knicks fans, they say this correct. These guys, they're just starting right now, so you don't want to really rush them and put pressure on them. But they're just starting. What do you want from them? To play 15 minutes? You know, if we were up by maybe 30 points, something like that. Okay, you could put in Tyler in the game for the rest of 5 minutes. He would maybe score, I want to say 15 points. Maybe, yeah, I want to say 15, 10 points. Not a problem. You talk about the matter of the fact that maybe Larry Gemmett is possibly going to put, maybe 13 points, 16, 17. I don't know, but when you put them in the G League, and you play them in Westchester, you had Tyler Cloak shoot 36 points over the squams, whatever. You had him shooting 36 points, and all of these G League teams got him away. They got him away. He shot 36 points, even in the Winter Showcase. 22 points. You even see TJ Warren. How many points did he score? 24 points. And you left them hanging. You left these Sky Force hanging. Come on. Come on. You got these guys, you know, just hanging out, you know, and it's just they hang loose. You know what I mean? Sorry guys, I forgot to put some music. Let me put a little bit of holly jolly music right now. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like if you could ask for a lot out of these players, you're gonna get them. You're gonna get out of these players a lot. Notice some of these songs are actually from YouTube, so yeah. But it's it mind blows me that the matter of the fact that you are letting these guys play so freely in the G League, it impresses me that they come to the actual team and they play 100%. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? They play 100%. And every single team in the G League, they get away. They're just like, oh shit, they're gonna average 15 points. You had Tyler Cloak shoot 36 points right in your face, and you had who is it? Jaleel Okafor shooting 15 points with the Mad Ants. Come on, come on. You could even put Tyler Cloak in the G League game for 25 minutes. You're talking about the NBA G League right over here in Westchester, and they're scoring 36 points. They're scoring 20 points. Come on, boy. You know what I mean? I bet you right now they're gonna play in this game, San Antonio, within the fourth quarter, maybe with 3 minutes remaining. Prediction: if Tyler scores 9 points, I'll be damn impressed. Because, first of all, you're playing with maybe 3 minutes in the tenth remaining. So, of course, Tibbs is going to be like, yeah, we're up by God knows what. I'll put you in like 3 minutes. Same thing goes for Shaman. He's going to add him maybe 3 minutes in the game. Now, even if it's a loss, which I hope it's not, because, you know, when it comes to Christmas Day, we don't like getting losses. You know, we just want to come back home and be like, yeah, we got to win today. We deserve it. We're the New York Knicks. Every 29 teams doubt us wrong, and that's it. Every single 29 team, they doubt us wrong, and they say, yeah, well, you're a bad team. Yeah, you're underdogs. You know, that's what all the 29 teams have to say. Even ESPN sometimes. The only guy that kind of doesn't say it is Stephen A. Smith, even though he's kind of a wannabe and he has his own opinions. He's I don't know. Listen, I don't know the ESPN journalists and what their mindsets are going through, but when you talk about Stephen A., us diehard Knicks fans, we call him a wannabe a little bit. Or maybe that's just me. But I say it with respect because I know what the team is going through. I know you know, I mean, let's go back a couple of years ago. Stephen A. Smith doubted that Jalen Brunson is a good player. Fast forward to 2 years later, he's averaging 24 points. He's averaging 32 points. The guy's on fire. Every single person in ESPN were like, he's a good player, but he's not the best player. He thinks he's Kevin Durant. He doesn't think he's Kevin Durant. He doesn't think he's Kevin Durant. He just wants to be a better player. Doesn't mean he's going to be Kevin Durant at the end of the day. At the end of the day, he's not Kevin Durant. I'll tell you that for a fact. He's Jalen Brunson at the end of the day. Don't ever compare Jalen Brunson to Kevin Durant, because then you're mistaken right there. Then you're mistaken. Oh shit, is it really? Yeah, whatever. But you know what I mean? Just like watch it. Like, you know, sometimes when I see these, like, here, like right now I'm watching the show, the pregame show, and you see Stephen A. He's excited at it as if it was like 90s, but like when I see some of these guys, it's their job, so I don't want to like, it's not nice. It's just like, these guys, some of these journalists slash analysis, with all due respect, they know what they're saying, but when it comes down to the game of basketball or whatever sport you're talking about, they don't know the passion that the fans have or the fans know. It's like our usual saying when it comes down to sports. Let's talk politics, because at the end of the day, sports is it's kind of like in a way that you're talking about politics, but at the end of the day, you're talking sports. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Now, yeah. But anyways, guys, let me talk about the key players, or the top 5 players that I want to see in this game really pushing it today. Karl-Anthony Towns. Last time he scored 31 points. OG Anunoby also with 31 points last game against Toronto. Jalen Brunson, it wasn't really the highlight of his game against Toronto, but I know why, because he wants to save his energy for today's game. Today. And I want to say that's the same thing with Josh Hart. Josh Hart is doing the same exact thing. They don't want to get too much, and they're saving it today. They're saving it for today. That's it. Don't, that's how their mindset goes. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so Jalen Brunson, I'm also going to keep an eye out, or, everyone should keep an eye on. What else? Josh Hart, Mikal as well, so, you know what I mean? Yeah, who else? Karl-Anthony Towns, I just said. OG Anunoby, I just said. Let's see. Oh yeah, Miles McBride, obviously, because he's been playing really good lately. So I do want to say him as well. And yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are having an amazing I almost said Thanksgiving. Fuck me. I hope you guys are having an amazing Christmas so far. It's already 12, which is kind of obvious because whenever it comes to Christmas Day, we're the first teams to play, and you always like seeing NBA on Christmas Day during the day. I had today. What time did I wake up today? I think it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why. Don't question me why I woke up at 6 in the morning. All I know, it was around like 5, 6 in the morning, 5:50, 6 in the morning. God knows why. I don't know. But when it comes down to NBA Christmas Day, I just like, it's to me. I like to wake up a little bit early. But NBA Christmas Day, I hope you guys are having an amazing morning of NBA Christmas Day. Also, for those of you who are celebrating Happy Hanukkah, first day today. Jewish calendar is a little bit different this year, but I'm kind of happy that it's aligned with Christmas. You know what I mean? Because then you get that little sense of the holidays. So Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and for those of you who are celebrating Kwanzaa as well, Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever you celebrate. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you're gonna have a good holiday. Also, Happy New Year. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, make sure to ring that notification bell. And that's about it. Anyways, guys, happy holidays. Peace and love. Let's go, Knicks.